to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Hey everybody, it's episode 7 of Star Trek, the original series. Last time we had Mudd, who was transporting 3 beautiful ladies to a planet when the Enterprise suddenly attacked, chased them into an asteroid field where their ship got disabled and blown up. Then we beamed them, the Mudd and the 3 ladies, on board the ship and basically tossed Mudd into the prison system and ruled over the 3 ladies. Is that how you remember the episode going? We also had to get some lithium. We took a pit stop to buy some lithium. Lithium prices have gone through the roof these days. Anyway, that was last episode. This episode, what are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and all things nice is my answer, but in the Star Trek universe it could be stardust, it could be lithium. It could be anything we can conceive of. It's a strange title though, isn't it? Let's get into it. Ooh, planet. It looks like an ice planet. Looks cold.
We're entering standard orbit, Nurse.
Hey, Nurse Chapel, what are you doing?
Much longer.
What? This is odd.
I know he's alive down there, Captain.
Oh, your husband? Who?
It's been 5 years since his last message.
Roger's a very determined man.
Roger.
He'd find a way to live.
Is it a rescue mission?
Gravity is 1.1 of Earth.
Exo
Atmosphere
3.
within safety limits.
But the surface temperature of that planet is 100 degrees below zero.
Now, Dr. Corby, often called the Pasteur of...
Do you know how I know this guy is alive? Well, a couple of things. But the most important of them is that they have a picture of him. And you don't show a picture of somebody unless we're going to see them. It's the classic TV. I was going to say it was Chekhov's gun, but Chekhov's not in the show yet. But yeah, no, we've seen a picture. He's going to be in it. And I've already forgotten his name. Roger is Roger. And Nurse Chapel, I don't know, was involved. His friend, they were married. They were deeply romantically involved. I don't know. We're starting pretty quickly. You know, we're here. She's on the bridge. We have this as if we've had scenes before the start of the episode. Cold planet. My suggestion, check underground where the heat is. Is this a lab? What is this planet? Why is he here? Doing research? Let's get back to it.
I've always wanted to meet him.
Well,
Do you think there's any chance of him still being alive?
he could be. We got a picture of him. What do you think, Spock? Hey.
His last signal told about finding underground caverns.
Underground caverns.
I've run all frequencies a second time, Captain. There's no...
Oh,
Come in, Enterprise. This is Dr. Roger Corby.
let's go get him.
You read me, Enterprise. Standing by.
I love the light on the eyes. Very, very of its time. The question is, Roger, are you a salt monster? How have you stayed alive? What have you done to stay alive? Did you find any crazy archaeological medicine? Has he turned into something crazy? That's my first questions anyway. See if he seems weird with she'll know if he's different. And the title? That title, what does that mean?
We have your landing coordinates pinpointed. We're preparing to beam down a party.
Yeah, I'll have some coffee.
You beam down alone, just yourself.
Just him? What about...
Any discoveries of such a nature, they may require an extraordinary decision from
Yeah, but
It is an unusual request.
it's suspicious.
The man making it is Dr. Roger Corby.
You've always wanted to meet him.
Agreed, Doctor. However, there will be 2 of us.
Hello, Roger.
Christine,
Yes, Roger.
where are you?
Who the hell is that guy?
Yes, by all means, Captain. I had no idea, no hope.
Oh, I'm glad that he's happy to hear her.
We're on our way, Doctor.
It would have been super suspicious if he was like, no, Kirk, just you. Just you. No, the Uhura is congratulating her. Don't touch anything. Her hair isn't as crazy as it was the last time we saw her.
You said he'd be waiting.
Dr. Corby?
Let's go deeper into the
Dr. Corby?
caverns.
Beam down 2 security men.
Oh, jeez, these 2 guys are gonna die. Whoever they beam down. Let's get their names for the roster of the dead. Hey, fellas, you red shirts. Finally,
Rayburn, maintain post here. Matthews, you accompany us.
Yes, sir.
I got Matthews, but I didn't get the first name. I like mysterious openings. I know Kirk doesn't like mysteries, but don't touch it. Stop touching things, dude. Nobody brought a coat down. They must have known the caverns were pretty warm. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's just be careful. It looks like we're seeing reflected light from water. Didn't we already pass this one? Roger?
Is that you, Dr. Corby?
Dr. Brown is Roger's assistant.
Oh.
Me first, Roger.
No! Matthews!
Careful, please.
Careful. There's a path down there.
There's no hope, Captain.
He's dead.
You must have slipped.
A ledge.
Holy shit, what's that? That guy just threw him down, right? We witnessed to it anyway.
Unfortunate.
He didn't seem too concerned, does he? Anyway, first red shirt. Dead. Dead, I tells you. Dead. We're gonna have to make a tally afterwards. Nobody died in the last one. But the Reds have a lot of catching up to do, that's for sure. Anyway, we got one back at the entranceway, right? Oh, he's next. He's next. He doesn't have a chance. Nobody's watching him. He probably died first. That guy is super tall. I feel like I know him from somewhere. You know? Like there was that super tall guy in The Next Generation. Her assistant person? Hom or something is his name? Who kinda looks like him, maybe? I don't know. I have to get a better look at him. These not what little girls are made of. Let's get back to it. Anyway, yeah, no, this assistant guy, he's like, what a pity. What a pity. We told you not to beam down more than yourself. And look what happened. So unfortunate. Oh well, let's get on with our lives. No sense crying over dead guys. I'd be like, dude, why are you not acting like a normal human being? What's wrong with you?
Dr. Corby was detained. I came as soon as I could.
Not soon enough.
Brownie, don't you recognize me?
Christine, you look well.
He's like a robot.
He's dead, I assure you.
I assure you.
Dr. Corby will be waiting.
What if he clung on to something as he was falling?
Captain Kirk to Rayburn, report.
All quiet here at the entry, Captain.
Rayburn.
We lost Matthews.
He fell down a hole. Watch yourself. Take your phaser out.
Both report in at hourly intervals.
Turn around.
Kirk out.
He's so tall.
But as their sun dimmed, the inhabitants of this planet moved underground. They replaced freedom with a mechanistic culture.
A mechanistic culture. Explain. The Telosians also moved underground in the cage. Oh, hello. You're not Roger. Beautiful music for a beautiful woman. Christine's giving her the suspicious eyes.
I'm Andrea.
Andrea.
We appreciate you bringing Roger's fiancée to him.
I don't remember Dr. Corby mentioning an Andrea.
But you are exactly as Roger described you.
Where is Dr. Corby?
She seems nice. The guy from that picture.
Been looking forward to.
He seems the most human. See? Actual emotions.
Everything's all right now. I
I'm Roger Corby.
Nice to meet you. What's going on this planet?
Captain lost a man in the caverns, Doctor. The edge must have given way.
Yeah,
Terribly
mysteriously.
sorry, Captain.
Kirk to Rayborn, report.
Uh,
To make
I
a
prefer you waited, Captain.
wait.
Please.
Yeah, hang on a
I've
second.
talked to you.
I'm required to call my ship.
No communications, Captain.
What the?
I'm sorry.
Roger, that
He
man.
won't be harmed, I promise you. Andrea,
What's Andrea going to do?
this is necessary, Captain. Andrea.
Don't let her touch you. Get out of there, Kirk. Nice roll, nice roll.
Drop it.
Got him. Oh, the guy is here. Holy shit, he's a giant. Holy crap. He was a robot. Okay, good time to pause. I was saying he was acting a bit robotic. He was a robot. So that solves that. 2, my guess is that Andrea is also a robot. Roger's the only one who actually... Roger and the giant are the only 2 people who are actually real, maybe? But is the giant a native of the planet? Is it his planet? Maybe Roger's a robot too. The giant is like, you will die here unless I reconstitute your body with robotics. And Roger's like, this is amazing. Wait till the Federation hear about this. We could revolutionize, artificial intelligence and all that sort of thing. But we gotta be careful, because Starfleet are tricky to deal with, In the last episode, they ran a poor businessman into an asteroid field and destroyed his ship, in a way. And then they took the lithium miners for everything they were worth. Everything they were worth. It's a tyrannical society out there. What are we going to do with Giant Man? What do you think? Gotta look up this guy, by the way. I don't want to Google it right now, just in case it spoils the episode, but afterwards, I'm going to look up who that guy is, because I've got to have seen him in something else. What were they called? The Canaanites? In the Outer Limits? Those people? They were tall. Different heads, though. Well, it could be a similar guy. Could be the same guy. I'm thinking monster movies, more than anything. Right, let's get back to it. Who's a robot? Who's real? Are little girls made of electronic circuits?
Spock here, Captain.
Contact established with Dr. Corby.
Is this a fake message?
We'll return to the ship within 48 hours. Dr. Corby's records and specimens will require careful packing.
How are you doing that?
If you move or cry out, Rock may injure you.
Rock, is that what he called him?
Stand by for regular contact. Kirk out.
There is so much you must learn before you make a final judgment.
Alright.
For example, Andrea.
You must be Captain Kirk.
That's impressive.
You see, Captain?
Everything is all right now.
It's kind of creepy, though.
That's enough. You are not to mock Christine. You will never harm her.
Or disobey an order from her.
Don't add that.
You will not disobey her orders.
Kirk's tricking you already.
Satisfied, Captain Kirk?
Kirk's tricking you already.
Now, give me 24 hours to convince you.
Doctor, do I need to be a prisoner to be convinced?
What would your first duty be upon return to your vessel?
Destroy you and your planet.
Where is my other crewman?
Dead.
Alive?
Rock was programmed to protect my experiments.
Oh, he's a robot.
He's an android? Like Brown?
Much superior. I was left here by the old ones.
No, a native robot.
With his help, we built Brown.
You've convinced me, Doctor. You've convinced me that you're dangerous.
Oh! Rock, don't kill him.
Rock, no!
I do not understand. Why are you unhappy? You are with Roger again.
Yeah, but it's weird.
Where is Captain Kirk?
Very weird.
How can you love Roger without trusting him?
Well, it's complicated. Human emotions.
Why does it bother you when I use the name Roger?
Andrea, it's sufficient that it does disturb her. As you can see, Captain Kirk is fine. He won't be harmed. I need time to explain and demonstrate. Now, shall we start with Andrea?
Yes, let's start with Andrea.
Yeah. I'm curious why he didn't build a Christine. You know what I mean?
I'm like Dr. Brown, an android.
We knew that.
Didn't you know?
The flesh has warmth, physical sensation.
How convenient.
As a trained scientist yourself, you must realize
That given a mechanical Dr. Brown, then a mechanical geisha would be no more difficult.
Oh, she called her a geisha.
she has no meaning for me. There's no emotional bond.
Okay.
Kiss, Captain Kirk.
Yeah, this'll prove it. This'll prove it.
Now strike him. There's no emotion in it.
If these mechanical things have no feelings, then why did Brown try to shoot me?
Yeah, explain that, Roger.
Things I did.
I will answer all of your questions now.
Oh, what's this? Are we building another robot?
This is how you make an android.
Okay. We start with some clay. We mush it about a bit. Then we put it in the device. Oh,
Andrea?
who's in the other side? Is that Kirk? Are we building a robotic Kirk? We already had two Kirks in The Enemy Within.
He's not being harmed.
We're just copying him. It's kind of cool, actually.
Roger, what's happened to you? Well, when I sat in your class, you wouldn't even dream of harming an insect or...
Hey, Christine. When you sat in his class, this is inappropriate, Roger. She's a student of yours? Very inappropriate. Getting involved in your students? With your students? Now, no wonder he built a robotic geisha. The biggest mistake he's made so far. You know it, I pointed it out, I called it out. Kirk made him tell Rock that he would obey all of her orders. And he did that to appease Kirk. But that's the fatal flaw, because she's not going to be on board with all this. And she can help Rock get us out of here. You know? Or Rock will get conflicting orders and throw himself down the hole or something. Anyway, Spock's gonna get it suspicious eventually. You know? When he keeps calling and Kirk keeps putting him off, he'll be like, what is going on? I'm going down there. Well, especially when he can't... Surely Spock is trying to talk to the security teams, make sure everything's okay, or maybe even scan the planet to see if there's... Maybe the scanners can't penetrate the caverns. That would make sense. Anyway, why are we building... Aren't we supposed to be convincing? Give me a day, Kirk, and I'll convince you... I'll show you everything. Is making a robot Kirk gonna help to sway his mind? Maybe we'll send the robot one up, and somebody on the crew will have to figure out it's not really him. My mind is going off in different directions for where the episode could go. Let's get back to it. He's the main character, the doctor. He's playing a good role. He's not too robotic, like he's not a maybe he is a robot, but he has a good sort of presence about him. Not totally evil. You know, kind of suspicious a bit, but you can feel like he means the words that he's saying. That he really feels like this science is worth doing, and he's kind of exasperated. There's a little exasperation there too. Anyway, all these things I'd be saying at the end.
Life was sacred to you then.
He's not being harmed though, Christine. Are we good, Rock?
Watch carefully.
I'm watching. Oh, I can't tell who's who. Jesus. Well, will we be able to tell them apart? Is one of them going to act really robotically?
Choose, Christine.
I don't know.
Physical pattern complete. We now make a mental pattern.
Oh, we're going to clone his mind?
Ready for final synaptic fusion. Andrea.
Mistake number 2. Speaking what he's about to do to Kirk. Well, Kirk can hear him, because Kirk's picking up on something here. He's like, but maybe I can do something. Maybe I can do something during the process.
The android will be so perfect, you could even replace the captain. The same attitudes, the same abilities.
Mind your own business, Mr. Spock. I'm sick of your half-breed interference, do you hear? Mind your own business, Mr. Spock.
You can see what he's doing.
Complete.
Are you all right?
As far as I know.
The other one though hates Spock. Slight camera cut there.
How do you do, Miss Chapel?
Ooh, nice. These are the things they eat up on the ship too.
I am now programmed to please you also.
Oh jeez.
I'm more or less on parole, I understand.
Captain,
I know.
He's the robot one.
I'm puzzled.
Probably.
Has he confided in you?
Nothing he hasn't told you.
Unless something's gone wrong with his mind.
No, you're forgetting how well I know him. He's as sane as you or I.
What if he copied himself?
If I gave you a direct order to betray him,
Don't ask me to make that choice. Much rather you push me off the same precipice where Matthews died.
It's a long way down.
Please, go ahead and eat.
androids don't eat, Miss Chapel.
Tricked. She was hoodwinked. Kirk's got the local garb on.
Well, there's one difference between us. I'm hungry. The difference is your weakness, Captain, not mine. He's an exact duplicate.
In every detail.
Tell me about Sam, your brother. Only you call him Sam.
Ooh. What about Sam down at the gym?
Wife and 3 sons. He said he was being transferred to Earth Colony 2 research. No, Captain. He said he was continuing his research and that he wanted to be transferred to Earth Colony 2.
He knows everything.
You may leave now.
This is really well done, by the way. I can't see where the... Hey, that's not Kirk. If you were put a gun to my head, or a phaser to my head, on stun, please, I would say that Roger's, his body is robotic. Hey, have we seen him eat yet? That's my guess.
In android form, a human being can have practical immortality.
Yeah, I think he did that.
Understand mankind?
He did that to himself.
No disease, no deformities, a new paradise. And all I need is your help.
All you wanted before was my understanding.
I need transportation to a planet colony. I want no suspicions aroused.
No one need know. No need to frighten uninformed minds. You've created your own Kirk. Why do you need me?
Yeah, why don't you use him?
I created him to impress you.
I'm impressed, but not the way you think.
Oh! Go after him, Rock. Go after him, Rock.
Protect!
Is protect another word for kill? Push him down the hole, Kirk. Get him up on the spiral staircase.
Rock! No!
Oh, you have to obey her, Rock.
Dr. Corby said you are to obey me!
Yeah. Yeah, what happened to your programming, Rock?
I order you not to harm him!
Yeah, this was what I thought was gonna bite Roger in the bum. Oh, but hey, look. Let's project ourselves into the future. The episode isn't about to end. I don't know how much of it we've watched already. But Kirk thought about the whole... Remember the whole Spock thing? That means... it's Chekhov's mind projection. We have to have a scene where Spock figures out that it's not the real Kirk, because the robot Kirk is giving him, he's calling him a half-breed or something. That scene has to happen. The laws of TV dictate. The laws of the universe dictate it. But, well, then again, the laws of TV also dictate that we should figure out what the heck this title means. And I'm not sure we're going to get that. Except in a metaphorical sense, maybe? Anyway, let's get back to it. Will Kirk get back to the ship? Will the other one get back? The other one's going to get back. Or Spock's going to beam down. Or something. Or he'll have to choose between two of them. Or, you know what I mean? He's too big for the door. Doesn't he live here? Oh, stalactite. hit Rock with rock. He doesn't have paper. Rock will have to do.
Captain Kirk! Where are you?
He's a tricksy one.
Christine, is that you?
Down the hole, Kirk. Hit him down the hole. Ah. Rock doesn't beat rock. Oh, Kirk's gone down the hole. Christine ordered him not to hurt him. Hey, do you think Rock has a mind of his own? Do you know what I mean by that? That he's not taking orders from people? Fully? Because he was here before. He was here originally. Fake!
Captain!
What's he going to say to Spock?
Dr. Corby has considerable cargo to beam aboard. I'll have to go over our destination schedule with him.
Going back down with the command package?
Mind your own business, Mr. Spock. I'm sick of your half-breed interference. Do you hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well, Captain.
You look upset, Mr. Spock. Is everything all right up here?
No problems here, sir.
He didn't even really notice that he'd said it to him. Those extras. They need to work on their time. It felt very off. They all started.
Have them meet me in the transporter room after the captain has beamed down.
Yeah, Spock knows.
I think you'll find planet Midas 5 an excellent choice.
Oh, gold. The gold planet. I love the music they play.
Kiss me.
Oh, does she have to follow his orders? Oh, he didn't say slap. Oh, this is the Kirk I was expecting when I started the show. Flirting with the robots. He broke her programming.
Not programmed for you.
He's giving her feelings.
No.
No.
Emotion, Rock?
To maintain your existence would be illogical.
Why? What happened to the old ones, Rock?
The original species?
Is it possible they built their machines too well?
Did you kill them, Rock?
The ones who made us, they grew fearful of us.
He's got a great
They
voice.
began to turn us off. It became necessary to destroy them. You are inconsistent. You are inferior.
Yeah, you're chaotic.
The danger to you is Corby. You can't protect someone who's trying to destroy you.
Rock, I would like...
Watch yourself, Roger.
You brought him among us. You brought the inferior ones.
Rock, stop.
What's he got in his pocket? Oh, Rock! You were the best one. I really like Rock.
I had no choice.
Now what are we gonna do? Give him the old one too, Kirk. Oh. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
It's still me, Christine. I'm in here. You can't imagine how it was. I was frozen. I had only my brain between life and death. Still the same as I was before, Christine.
Are you Roger?
Andrea, someone in the outer junction.
Spock, you must have got my message.
They're not going to say anything, but just laughing at the idea that Kirk's like, Spock must have gotten my message. That whole half-breed thing. It's just like a secret code we have. If I'm ever captured on a planet and I'm ever duplicated or copied, I'm going to try and send you a secret code that means it's not me, Spock. Or it could be like, actually, it doesn't even have to be a replacement thing. It could just be if I'm ever under duress and somebody's making me do things against my will and I'm perceived to be acting out of character, this is our little secret code. I'm going to have a little pop at you and then you'll know something's up. Hey, it's effective. Although I'd use a different code word, maybe less obvious. Like, I don't know, a color like purple, to say purple in conversation, or just something like that. Simple tip off. Or maybe even, this is a good way to do it. Again, these are the things. The end part is going to be super short because I've said all these things during the episode. What you do is you have a set of code words. Like, 100 code words to cover a lot of different situations, and they're all the simple little words that they're common enough, but you don't really use them in conversation unless you're really trying to use them. And someone like Spock can easily pick up anytime you use a code word for every sort of situation. Like, I would like you to secretly incapacitate Sulu because he's brought a sword to the bridge again. Could use the word peach or something. Simple. We can tweak it because eventually you're going to accidentally say a word, and then you're going to have like a cancelling word. Suddenly Spock goes off and starts shooting people. You're like, oh crap, I accidentally said the code word for shoot everybody. But yeah. Anyway, let's get back to it. Nurse Chapel she's lost her, now that it's not really Roger, now that it's not human Roger, her loyalties have tipped.
Protect.
But she's been compromised. Is she attracted to Robot?
I will kiss you.
No,
Robot Kirk?
You will not?
it is illogical.
Spurned.
I'm the same. Direct transfer.
Freed himself and I destroyed him.
You destroyed the wrong one.
She killed the android, Corby. Is this your perfect world? Killing off one another?
I'm not a computer. Test me. Ask me to solve any...
No, wait. No, that's not how you test humanity.
Equate.
Love, dude.
Transmit.
He's short-circuiting.
Christine, does this make such a difference?
Everything you've done has proved it isn't, Joe.
I constructed a perfect being. Tested it. Proved it.
He's lost in his own mind. Just take it.
No, protect.
Come on, Andrea. Don't do anything crazy, Andrew.
To love you.
Jeez.
Kiss you.
Kirk's already done a number on her brain.
You cannot love.
Love you.
Oh, she's gonna shoot him. Oh! Did he do it? Did he kill them both?
Oh.
I'm gonna have to look at that again. I think it was him that did it.
Captain Kirk.
Don't call him a half-breed. Kirk, or he'll shoot everybody in the room.
Where's Dr. Corby?
Everybody's dead, Spock. We killed them all.
Dr.
He
Corby
was never here.
was never here.
Beautiful. Shot again. I love the speed they go away at. Don't see that in other shows, actually. Going away from a planet.
I'm quite certain I'm doing the right thing.
What's she doing?
She's staying with the ship. Something bother you, Mrs.
She's
Spock?
staying with us?
Frankly, I was rather dismayed by your use of the term half-breed.
I'll remember that, Mr. Spock, the next time I find myself in a similar situation.
We need better codes. That one lady is bringing coffees to everybody.
Steady as we go, Helm.
I've never seen that in another Star Trek show either. Do you want a coffee? Oh, he's Lurch. He's Lurch from the Addams Family. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's who he is. Oh, and he narrated the Incredible Hulk series. Because I was saying he had a great voice. Does he do the... I know the opening of the Incredible Hulk. I know that... Does he do that? The voice in the opening narration? I'm trying to think of it, like, in my brain. He could do. You know what? Let's listen to it. Let's watch it. I know, a break from the usual, right? We're going to watch the opening to the Incredible Hulk. I'll bring it up on YouTube.
Dr.
Dr. David Banner, physician, scientist,
that could be
searching
his
for
voice.
a way to tap into the hidden strengths that all humans have.
Yeah.
Then an accidental overdose of gamma radiation alters his body chemistry. And now when David Banner grows angry or outraged, a startling metamorphosis occurs.
I love the two different tunes embedded in this.
The creature is driven by rage and pursued by an investigative reporter.
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
The creature is wanted for a murder he didn't commit. David Banner is believed to be dead, and he must let the world think that he is dead until he can find a way to control the raging spirit that dwells within him.
Oh, that's why. That's why there's two. There's two different competing musical motifs in that intro. And I just realized now, right at the end, when they did the split screen with Banner and Hulk, that it's like the two competing things are the two competing things inside him. Am I reading into that too much? Maybe. Anyway, that was a brief interlude. Do you like my little... Do you want more of those interludes? I thought you deserve something because I was pausing it a bit. I was talking about things that I should have left till the end during the episode, so it's going to be a bit shorter than normal. I loved him though, his character, because he looked so unique, and whenever he would appear, it was almost like a shock to the system. You know, you're like, oh, holy crap. Also, he was made too large for this society. He cannot fit through the doors. But yeah, very intimidating. Whenever he appeared, you were like, oh crap, this guy's just going to pick you up with one hand and throw you across the room. We lost, if you don't count all the robots. We probably should, but of the crew, we lost two. We lost Matthews and we lost Rayburn. Rayburn? He was just there at the starting point. What was he do? What was his purpose there, actually? When you think about it, what was he doing there? Making sure nobody came in from the... Was that the outside? Was he close to the outside? I'm not sure what his purpose was. Just keep an eye on the area. Matthews was just coming for Kirk. So Kirk sensed that something was up. When they beamed down and nobody was there to greet them, he was like, something's not right about this. Let's get some security guys down. Matthews just got chucked down the spiral. It was like a cavern that did this. And he went down the center of it. And we never got his body. Even at the end, we didn't get his body. We should have. Kirk, you could have dropped down there. Land on Matthews. Cushy landing. When he was hanging off the... And, you know, at the end, I was saying that Rock wasn't... I'm calling him Rock, but it says Ruck, or UC, on this Wikipedia page. So, maybe I've pronouncing it wrong all episode. But there were lots of rocks in the episode, so... And rock sounds cooler anyway. Or UK. Yeah, he didn't kill Kirk. So he was kind of obeying Christine in some way. And I did question whether or not, because he predated Roger, whether or not he would take orders. I don't know why he was taking orders from Robot Roger. Anyway, because they're all robots, right? At the end of the day. I loved Andrea because she's the funniest part of the episode. Because she's classic girl in a Star Trek episode where Kirk... We haven't seen that since. We haven't seen that yet, really. Last episode, Kirk and the main... one of Mudd's women sort of hit it off, but we've never really seen him swoop a girl off her feet. But this is a great way to start it. Because a robot who can't feel any emotions, who's programmed to make other people happy, he just broke her. He just completely broke her brain. He's like, kiss me. That's all it took. She almost snapped him, but he stopped her. He fritzed her brain. After that, she just wanted love. She just wanted love. Oh, I meant to look back at that as well. Who shot who at the very end? Yeah, he shot them both. He'd realised that because he was trying to convince them that he was human and that it was, he wasn't a robot, and he was like, I'll prove it to you. Ask me any equation. Ask me any... And he's like, no, wait. Ask me... He completely turned into a robot. And he was like, you're right. You're right. I'm not the real Roger. The real Roger would never do this. The real Roger was desperate enough to put himself to make himself a complete robot, but it wasn't quite the same. It wasn't quite right. So he shot them both. And there's no proof of anything. Spock comes down at the end. He's like, where's the doctor? He doesn't know about Rock. He doesn't know about Andrea or anything like that. All he knows is that Kirk was a bit of an asshole to him. from Spock's perspective, He's just up there in the ship, and Kirk's like, he comes back, yeah, we're gonna get some supplies, we're gonna get Roger, we're gonna bring him to a planet. And then the next time he sees him, he's like, well, Roger's dead. No, he was never here. He was never here. I just made him up. It was a fake transmission, Spock. Don't worry about it. It's just all in your imagination. No McCoy in this episode. We did have Uhura. She was really happy for Christine when Roger was alive. That was a nice little moment, actually. It was no dialogue, I don't think. But it was kind of a nice way to... a kind of a little bonding moment between those two. No Scotty, no Sulu, no Janice. So bare bones. No bones. It was very much a Kirk episode. Kirk-centric. With Christine and a little bit of Spock. And that's all. I didn't miss the rest of the crew. That's all we really needed. It was a cool little mystery. I love the spinning table. I like the idea. The split screen stuff was great. I don't know if it was great originally, but it was certainly good in this remaster. Kirk's always working to try and turn things to his advantage. Making Rock obey Christine early on. Then when he's overhearing about the brain being copied, he's repeating weird things about Spock in his brain. Always looking for any slight advantage. Getting the rope from the chair. He's always working. He's never giving in. He always has an angle. A contingency. A rock. Or Andrea. She was also his, part of the plan. He was working everybody. He broke Andrea's programming. He broke Rock's programming. He broke Roger at the end. It was just Kirk all the way, really. With a bit of help from Spock. He didn't need Spock. He didn't need to do the code, now that I think about it. Because the episode was over before Spock did anything. And all we had to do was lose 2 red shirts to make it all happen. Oh, and Christine just decided to stay on the ship. That was the final thing. Yeah. He did seem human, though, Roger. Of all the You know, his assistant didn't. Andrea didn't. Grok kind of did. You know, he wasn't very robotic. You could sense there was like almost a frustration in him. They even touched on that. But Roger was very much, he was very much human, even at the end. Even though Kirk was trying to convince him and Christine was trying to convince him that he was just a robot, he wasn't. He was feeling a lot of emotion. And exasperation and desperation and, you know, kind of bad parts of emotion. And even his decision at the end to kill them both was emotion. Hey, Noonien Sung. This guy figured it all out. Or maybe, no, the people on this planet figured it out, how to do it. They destroyed themselves when they realized, oh crap, these robots that we're making are going to kill us all. Shut them all down. Shut them all down. There can be only one. So, yeah. Cool little episode. Next episode is called... Oh yeah, and what are little girls made of? I don't know. What are humans made of? What is the soul made of? I think maybe that's the question of the episode. What does it mean to be human? What separates us from machinery? You could say nothing. You might be right. Next episode is called Miri. Miri. It sounds like a female name. So, thanks for watching. Come back next time for another episode of The Incredible Hulk. And we'll see what Miri's all about. See you later.